Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we are diving into the financial world of First of Long Island Corporation. But don't worry, it won't be long before this company is just a memory of the past, or rather a part of a bigger company. We will see why. So the big news is that First of Long Island Corporation, or FLIC, is getting ready to merge. Join forces with another company called ConnectOne Bancorp. Think of it like two superheroes teaming up to become one super powerful hero. The final seal of approval is almost here, and this report gives us the lowdown. Before we start, if you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below where you can discuss this and other company reports. This report is called a Form 8K, which companies use to quickly tell investors about big changes like a merger. It's like a company's version of a news flash. This specific one was filed because they received a key approval needed for the merger from a big regulator called the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. The most recent important date is May 6, 2025, which is when this report was filed, and it marks the date of the latest development in the merger. The report clearly states that the First of Long Island Corporation and ConnectOne Bancorp have gotten the go-ahead from the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, or FDIC. This means the FDIC, which makes sure banks are safe and sound, has no objections to these two companies becoming one. They are planning to close the deal, meaning fully complete the merger, around June 1, 2025. This is like setting a wedding date, but they still need a couple more approvals from the New Jersey Department of Banking and Insurance and the Federal Reserve Bank of New York. Now let's look at what was exhibited or attached to the report. Exhibit 9911 is a joint press release. It's like a formal announcement to the public. It probably contains all the good news about the merger and why they think it's a great idea. The document emphasizes that certain statements included might be forward-looking statements. Basically, forward-looking statements are the company's best guesses about the future. They use words like expect, believe, and anticipate. But it also warns that things might not go as planned. It lists a bunch of risks like failing to get all the necessary approvals, legal problems popping up, or losing important employees or customers. If these things happen, the actual results could be very different from what they are hoping for. The report then mentions that you can find more details about these risks in their previous filings with the Securities and Exchange Commission, also known as the SEC. These filings include annual reports, quarterly reports, and other important updates. All this information can be found on the SEC's website. Finally, the document is signed by Christopher Becker, who is the president and CEO. This confirms that the information in the report is accurate to the best of his knowledge. Now what does this all mean? First, regulatory approvals are essential steps in mergers. Receiving the green light from the FDIC is a huge milestone. This indicates that the merger aligns with regulatory standards for banking and financial stability. Second, while they are optimistic about closing the deal, a few things could still throw a wrench in the works. The remaining approvals from New Jersey and the Federal Reserve Bank of New York are necessary. These approvals aren't guaranteed and could potentially delay or even stop the merger if unexpected issues arise. The merger could create a stronger, more competitive banking institution. ConnectOne could get access to a broader customer base, new markets, and increased resources. This could lead to greater efficiencies, better products and services, and improved financial performance. However, there are potential risks. Merging two companies is never easy. There could be clashes in culture, difficulties in combining operations, and unexpected costs. If not managed well, these challenges could negatively impact the combined company's performance. Alright, that's our breakdown of First of Long Island Corporation's report and what it signals for the company's future. It seems like the merger with ConnectOne Bancorp is moving forward, but a couple of regulatory hurdles still remain. If all goes well, this merger could be a win-win for both companies, creating a stronger institution. But potential challenges exist that need to be carefully managed. What's your take on this merger? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of corporate reports. Don't forget to check out the Discord channel in the description for more discussions. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.